Okay, so this video will continue from the last video, and this will be more about how to work in Paste Commons. And so, here I've come in and I am trying to get to my group, so I go to the Inventing and Making group because that's the one I'm working on now, and you would go into whatever groups if you're doing group work. In this case, that's what we're focused on. And as I point out in the last video, there's a whole series of things that belong to the group. And these are the same kind of things that are available all the way across Paste Commons. So group activity, which is just a list of everything everyone's done in the group, blogs or wires or bookmarks or files or pages, etc., pinboards. The group blog, which I will get started soon. Bookmarks, the calendar. Let's take a look at, a discussion, files, etc. So how do I operate in the group? Well, I can look at the calendar first and see that there is one event in the calendar, which is that the course starts on Monday, and I can add it. So if you look, I can see the calendar, and it looks exactly like a calendar. I can add it to my own calendar. So you have a calendar within Paste Commons as well. And I can also favorite it if I wanted to. And you'll see up here the progress. So the event's been added to my calendar. I now like this item. That's all fabulous. If I wanted to, I could pin it to a pin board. And just to show you that, I hit the pin icon. I'm going to create a new board. And again, I can call it kind of whatever I want to. Inventing and making resources, let's just say. Here is some stuff about for the Inventing and Making course. And I can tag it, so Inventing and Making, calendar, resources. The tag are whatever you want. And then there's also categories, which I find here. And like before, I can make it public, private, only to friends, only to logged in users. I'm going to leave it open because there's no reason not to. And now I could also create a layout for the pin board. And right now I'm just going to pick this one, but you'll see that you could have tons of stuff on a pin board, like you would in Pinterest. Have tons of things in there, and you could also then pin boards to other pin boards who could use it to make very sophisticated collections of things. And I invite you to try that out. So I will save that. This is a very powerful, potentially very powerful tool on this social network. And just like everything else too, it's editable. So if you decide later, oh, I don't really want that to be public, I want it to be private, I really want to add things to it, you do all that later as well, which is very nice. So we're just waiting for this to save. I'm not quite sure why this is behaving so slowly today, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so now I have my pin board, and like everything else, I have a widget, and I'm going to pick the single pin widget. Which for some reason I can't do. So I'm going to just put the pin board description on there. It's not working. Why isn't it? Alright, so something's wrong with widgets. I don't know why. So we'll figure that out. But at any rate, let's go back to the group. So I just want to show you that I have set up a group pin board already that we can look at, and you could try out how to make one. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't. It was me as the instructor that did this. So I will share that elsewise. But what I recommend for now is that you kind of get used to operating within the group, looking at things, try to share, you know, create a blog, make an initial posting that introduces yourself to us, who you are, why you're in this course, what are you hoping to get out of it, etc. Try to post a bookmark, could be anything. Add something to the calendar, and I would just do those things. And if you have any questions, you could send me a message. All right, so that's it for now, and I look forward to hearing how this goes.